What is going on here? All right, let me try something. This window completely. So I can't see what you guys are saying right now. Please bear with me while I try and fix whatever this problem is. It's still flashing at me like some kind of maniac. Playback speed is on normal. Can I pause it? Okay, there we go. I'll just pause it. Now I can't see what's happening there, but I'm dropping frames. No, I mean, my son's playing Fortnite downstairs, but I don't think it's really that big of an issue. It shouldn't be anyway. Alonza, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I really do. So, I'm gonna get ready to. Right now, I am adjusting some stuff. So things are gonna look weird while I do that, but I figured I could do that and talk to you guys at the same time. Thank you very much for that super chat, though, Alonzo. I appreciate it. All right, let's start. I'm going to bring up my cam group. Now, I can get rid of the light because I know that people don't like the light, so we're going to get rid of that. And I'm going to hold on to super wide shadow, but filters, I'm going to get rid of this image mask. Close. All right. Yeah, he said the 19th, so I think we know what's happening there. All right, now camera scene. I know it's blank right now. You'll see stuff in a second. And I'm going to add my camera. Camera. Where is my camera? Video capture device. Cam link. Okay. There we go. I have 2 streams running. I shouldn't have 2 streams running. I had another one and I accidentally closed it. Let me delete that one. Give me a second. Why am I dropping frames? It says that I'm dropping 27% of frames. How does it look to you guys? Does it look clear? Maybe I need to reboot my computer. It's ridiculous because I was just streaming over on my Twitch channel and there was no issue at all. Delete this. Keep in mind, I cannot see your chats right now. All right, I'm back. It looks fine. Oh, I hate it when OBS does this to me. View. Status bar. All right, I got rid of the status bar so I can't see it anymore. I'll be taking questions in a little bit, but right now I'm this stream is 2 things. First off, I'm going to be updating my overlay. I shouldn't be streaming at 4K at all. 4K? Bitrate is 9,000. That should be... That's fine. Video 1080p. Okay, so we're good. So this stream is for a couple of things. Number one is I'm making new overlay that I'm for when it's just me. Thank you. I got rid of the status bar so I can't see it anymore. So now I can get rid of this. Let's get rid of the cam group. And let's make a new scene. We'll say this just Bill. And then I'm going to add in my camera. Where's my camera? No. Okay, I have to add in a scene called camera. Bam. There it is. Now I'm going to get rid of my desk because you can see my desk and that drives me crazy. And I'm actually going to move it over here because you guys are super awesome and throw in tons of super chats at me. So what I'm doing is when I see a lot of super chats coming in, I'm going to switch to this scene. So actually I should rename this. We'll rename this super chat scene. And then I need to do a display capture. I don't know if that's the right one. It is. But look at that. It's cancel. Let me go with filters. Turn off that filter. Actually, we'll remove that filter. And then let me switch this to all live streams. There we go. Oh, ashes to ashes. Well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back. So now I need to make an overlay for that, which is pretty easy to do. I just gotta think of how to do it. So I'm gonna move this over here. And I gotta open up GIMP. Thank you very much, Brandon Harmon, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. It should show up. Maybe I have to hit refresh. Can't see my... There we go. Oh, there it is. All right, so now if I go to show, all right, you guys can see what I'm working on now. We'll go new 1080p, and actually what I need to do is I need to go back to this scene, and I need to do a print screen. And then I gotta go back to the show scene. That's the wrong scene. There we go. And I can close this. Sukotronic, thank you very much. Nordy, thank you very much for saying that it's the best. I do what I can. It says you guys are going to start experiencing buffering, and I don't know what I can do about it. I'm not sure what's realized. So now, if I grab... Can you guys see this? Yes, you can. Where? Oh, you know what I don't have? Oh, okay, I have it on there. M. There we go. And then, nope. Dang it. So now I need to... I haven't used this in ages. I do most of this on my iPad most of the time. That's the alignment tool. I think it's Shift M. No, that's not right. M. Not sure what this setup is, but you look very small on my phone all the way to the left. Well, yeah, because you're looking at my desktop right now. You're looking at my desktop. Now you're buffering. It should still be there. Shift T, there we go. It's back? Okay, good. So what I'm doing now is, let me make this bigger. Shift T. Oh! There we go. So I'm going to fill the screen a little bit. All right. That gives me the idea. Do a new layer. This needs to be more opaque. Needed to reopen the stream. If you lose the stream, guys, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know what the problem is today. All right, let's see. What do I want to do here? I think I want to do this. And then we'll go select border. We'll say 5 pixels. Awesome. And now I want to add to that, add to the current selection. There we go. And then we'll fill this with white. Is that the paint bucket tool? Where's the paint bucket tool? So I hope you're all having a great day. What do you guys want to chat about? We're going to talk about those strings in a little bit, but I want to get this working first. There we go. Oop, I'm on the wrong layer. Well, no, that's the thing about on Stadia. It just makes it super, super, super easy. All right, so now we'll hide that. And I'm going to take this. Let's select none. Filters. Light and shadow. I want to go with a drop shadow. All right, file. Export as. We'll go to the desktop today. Super chat overlay. Export. Now let's try it. So I got to go back to this scene. And nope. We're going to go with an image. Super chat overlay. What is happening here? Okay, that's fine. So now I need to shrink my camera a little bit. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's why I'm so excited for Stadia, because it's gonna make streaming super easy for everybody. Okay, I need to cut that off. Let's cut that off right there. Let's just bring this over here. Bring this over here. And then no, nobody wants to see that. All right, so now this display needs to be smaller. Let me lock my camera and the overlay. And then let's throw media source on there. And let's make all of these a group. Where's my group? Filter? No. Group selected items. There we go. Super chatty. And then unlock those. All right. All right, let's see what you guys were saying, because I was focused on. Okay, that needs to be moved over. That needs to be moved over. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Discord display. None of that's locked, right? Okay, good. Transform. Reset transform. Nope, that didn't work. Shoot. Ungroup. Discord display. Here we go. Okay. I need to move that over just a little bit. Let's look at some more super chats. There we go. Now I can see all of the things that people said for super chats. And so can everybody else. So you might be wondering, okay, Bill, why are you doing this? The reason why I'm doing this is because, first off, like, there's not as many people here as there usually are, but when there's like lots of people here, it's really hard for me to follow chat. And so people have been using super chats to get my attention, which is awesome. I certainly can't complain about that. But then I'm responding to things, and people don't know what I'm looking at. People don't know what chat exactly that I'm responding to, and I didn't like that. So I wanted to make it so people could see where I was, what exactly I was looking at the time. And I've been trying to figure out how to do it, and I had a thing happen in my brain today that said, this is what you do, Bill. This is what you do. And so I did it. Now let's get the alerts on there. Hey Bill, what are your thoughts on how the UI will work, or how do you think games previously purchased will cross over? What do you mean by games previously purchased? I don't think I quite understand. How goes the great-grandkids? I don't have great-grandkids. I don't have grandkids. Knock on wood. I'm not ready for grandkids. One second. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix something. All right. I did see the strings, and I want to talk about the strings, without a doubt. I definitely want to talk about the strings. I had them. Let me move this over here. Yeah, I have the strings, and that's actually what we're going to be talking about here. So if you want to... how can I post this someplace? I guess I don't need to post it someplace. So let's talk about these strings. I want to talk about the strings now that I've got this this setup going. I did not call them yet, Nate Smith. I was at a National Honor Society dinner last night for a student of mine. So I couldn't call, and then I right before I went live today, I was recording an episode of Nintendo Switchcraft, my other show, or one of my other shows, and then I turned this on, so I have not had a chance. But oh, you know what? I want to see how to create a highlight video. Give me a second. Oh, okay, that's awesome. So, you know what I think I need on here? Without a doubt. I need a StadiaCast logo. Probably not that big. Where do you guys think this logo should be? Should it go there, or should it go bottom left? Bottom left? Okay, I'll leave it there. And I'll move it down one. And you know what? It's still telling me that I'm dropping a ridiculous amount of frames. I'm going to reset my modem. Let me tell everybody that, just in case you didn't see it. Resetting my modem. BRB. Be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. I'll be right back. Okay. We should be live again. No big deal. Sure. Maybe when I'm done. This doesn't seem to be working anyway. Is it working? Hello? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, it's been up a while. I couldn't see chat at all. No, I didn't cut off Fortnite. I just rebooted the modem. Better wait for a few minutes just to be sure. I don't like the way this looks. I want to fix something. Super chat. Discord display. Unlock that. Oh, that looks fine. That's fine. All right. So, let's talk, and I'm going to cut off all that stuff before. But let's talk about. Hold on. Let me see how this works. I'll worry about that afterwards. It is a fancy new look. I wanted to highlight the people who were... Why does that keep doing that? Stop. Hey there, William. I wanted to highlight the people who were directly supporting the show. I also wanted to give people an idea of what I was looking at when I was responding to the super chats and stuff like that. So I made this this overlay. And now I need to make a second one, and then we're going to talk about these. What are these things? These threads? I forgot what they're called. Strings. These strings. We're going to talk about these strings afterwards. So, the next scene is going to be just Bill, and I'm going to add in a camera as a scene. And then, to that scene, I'm going to put a filter on it. Wait a second. Let's name this... Well, let's see what happens. So if I go filter, and I want to do... image mask. Let's find that image mask. I can never remember where I put these things. It's gonna be under run, jump, stomp, and then video. No, pics. Overlays. No. And then overlays. And I'm looking for super widescreen alpha. There we go. Now, did that mess up this scene? It did. Damn it. Okay. That's fine. So I don't want that as an overlay or as a filter. Let's get rid of that filter. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in Yes, I am using OBS for this. Eric Boyd, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. All this work might be for nothing because that did not automatically show up. Maybe I just have to refresh it every once in a while, which would be fine. So let me go to... I don't want to do this. We'll bring in an image. Super wide. No, you know what I want to do? I don't want an image. Let's delete that. Let's delete this. New scene. We're going to add in a scene. Nesting scenes here. Just Bill. And now I'm going to apply a filter. Come on in. I'm going to add a filter to that to that scene. We'll see what that does. We're going to go with an image mask blend. And if we go back to this scene, it's all good. If we go here, there we go. Let's rename this. We'll add in a media source of the background. And now I need to add in an image, which is a shadow. We'll move that down one. There we go. I did it. I did it. We figured it out. Let's add in the logo, image, Stadiacast logo. And I want to shrink that way, way down. That's huge. And then I want to add the browser. All right. Let's see what was just said here. What do we got? Beer. I'll just call you Beer. Will Stadia use PC versions of games? I'm wondering if Stadia will use the Red Dead Redemption 2 PC enhanced version. If the new GTA came out, will we have to wait a year? That's a good question. I'm gonna say that no, they're not. I mean, John Justice was interviewed by the guy over at Tested. I can't remember what his name is who interviewed him. I think it might have been Norman from Tested interviewed him, and he specifically asked. He said, where are these games coming from? And his answer was, don't think of these as ports. These are rebuilt from the ground up, which was surprising to me. How much extra, what's the word I'm looking for? How much more work is going to have to go into porting these games. So I think that we should anticipate that ports to Stadia, until all of the engines are, fully updated and they have all that stuff, until that happens, it's going to be a lot more. It's going to take a lot more. But that also means that they're not just going to be throwing a port over. They're going to, how do I want to phrase it? They're going to, oh God, I can't get I'm so irritated by the little red light that's flashing at me, telling me that I'm dropping frames, and the confusion that I've had setting up the stream, that I'm having trouble getting my words out. I don't remember what my point was just then, so I apologize. All right, let me stick them down just a little bit. There we go. I know you say I'm not dropping frames, but OBS keeps telling me that I'm dropping frames. I'm trying to mentally block out the blinking. Okay. What are you doing? Okay. I feel like I should talk to you. So, my wife just came in here, and I said, "What's up?" And she goes, "I'm just visiting." And I said, "I feel like I should talk to you." And she said, "I don't like the sound of your voice." So, she's mean. Mean to me. Mean lady. All right, so, I hope that I answered your question, Birak. we're not going to be getting these as ports that are coming. We're going to be getting, yes, it is a port, but it's not simply click a button and send it over. It's going to be very, very different. The second half of your question, if a new GTA came out, are we going to have to wait a year? Probably not, because Stadia has been working with these people for a long time. And if that's the case, that means that if they're working on GTA 6, are they on 6 now? If they're working on GTA 6, then what'll happen is they will have built that, hopefully, Stadia support into the engine. So all they have to do is hit a button and it'll make it for Stadia. So I don't think you'll have to wait nearly as long. Zajik is saying they're rebuilding the games as server blades. They are Linux based and use Vulkan. Yes, that is true. Can you change your Stadia email after you register it to your account? And do you have my code yet? I do not have my code yet. And apparently, no. Once you get your code and you claim it, whatever you claim right then, that is going to be your Stadia account, and you cannot change it after that. When will we hear release dates for the games? That's a great question, Adam. I don't know the answer. I assume that the games that we already know about are going to be... If the games are already out, then they will probably be launch day games. And if the games are not already out, then they will probably launch alongside the other versions of the games. So, for instance, we have no idea when Baldur's Gate 3 is coming to Stadia, but we also don't know when Baldur's Gate 3 is coming at all. Like, we just don't know when that's happening. So, we're going to have to wait in order to find that out. Hey there, X2I. What's going on? Tankazord, don't worry about that. All right, you used your personal email to purchase, but you want to use your gaming email. So just when you get your code, you can register that to whatever Google account you want, and they have the ability to switch. When I did the video about the Stadia app being on the Google phones through the Google Play Store, there was a screenshot that showed a button that you could hit to change. Klaus asks, are you worried about media content storage? Do you think they will integrate with Google Photos for bundles with Google One? I don't know. I get the feeling that it's going to be on its own storage area. And actually, let me just check with my wife. What I'm going to mute my microphone for a sec. I was sorry, guys. My wife and I are trying to work out what we're doing for dinner tonight. So I apologize for you guys just looking at me and trying to wonder what is it that he's saying. She says that's a fun game. I know I was still muted, John. Matt's Top Tech wants to try lip reading. All right. So here's what I want to do. I want to talk about these strings that were released, and this is the point of this stream, was to talk about these strings. So that is my goal. But before I can do that, I have two more things to set up. So first off, I gotta make a new scene. That goes right there. We'll call it Super. And Super Chat scene. And then the me thing, I'm gonna switch this over to... Holy cow, man. Daryl Smock, thank you so much, man. That's a ridiculous level of support. Hey, Bill, longtime listener here, and I just want to say this is definitely the #1 podcast, and I'm excited for the launch. Keep up. I hope EA Games comes to Stadia. There's very few games from EA that I really care about, so I don't hope for me, but I hope for everybody out there who really, really likes games like Madden, and I do want to play Apex Legends on Steam. I do want to try out the new Star Wars game, and I would prefer to play that on Stadia rather than anywhere else. So there's that. I know that EA just partnered with Steam, so maybe that's going to change things. We'll see. All right, now I was about to switch this over. Thank you again for the $20 super chat, Daryl. You're awesome. This would be Scene 2, and I'll have to rename that later. What's up, babe? Soon? Oh, I did not get that text. Oh, yes, I did. If you are home, I'd like to do a drive-by. I'm just leaving water. Okay. All right. I said water. I stopped. Get out. Billy, I've been watching your channel for the past 2.5 weeks, and I've been wondering something. Are you the same guy from Nintendo Switchcraft? That's me. Hey, hands to yourself. Yes, that's me. Buttery soft. Buttery smooth. No, don't worry about Marv. You can just leave the door open. I'll be done soon anyway. Marvy. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, don't do any more super chats because I'm probably going to be leaving soon. My mother is on the way over. Let me switch screens so that you guys can see the cat. There he is. Hi, Marv. Ooh, he grabbed me. Does Jade Raymond know we're upset with her for not inviting you to the studio yet? I don't think Jade Raymond has any idea who I am. So no. All right. What was I doing? I was trying to do something, and my wife is a very distracting lady. She would be easier to ignore if she wasn't so pretty. All right. So this has to go to scene 2. So can I hit that button? There we go. We're on scene 2 now. Hi, Marv. Stadia Cat. This is Stadia Cat right here. His name is Marv. He's my friend. All right. So let's pause the music. Don't do any more super chats, guys. I really do appreciate it, but we're leaving. I didn't realize that I was going to have company. Dr. Bald likes my hair. Well, I'm glad you approve. I actually had hair yesterday. It was 8 days of growth, and it was just too irritating. StadiaCast, admit it, you were talking to Sundar Pichai about what you can and what you can't say about Stadia. How did you find out? I can't believe you guys figured that out. And then Sundar brought over my cat, who you can't see now because he sat down. But that's okay. I've got a solution for that. There we go. Now we've got a cat. All right. Whoops. It's time to talk about strings, guys. It's time to talk about strings. That's right. He came to the show for strings, and that's what he's going to get. So what I'm going to do is I am going to talk about the strings and respond to you guys as much as I can. I almost feel like I should do it tomorrow just because my mom is going to be here any minute. What time did she send that text? It takes her about 15 minutes. Oh, my God. It takes her 15 minutes to get here, and she sent that 14 minutes ago. What do you think, Marv? We don't have time, do we? I don't know if I have time to talk about the strings now that she's on her way. Do it tomorrow? Would you guys come back for a stream tomorrow? Get my mom on as a guest? I don't think that she would want to come on the show. Quagmire says that Marv is disappointed. Marv is always disappointed. No matter what I do, Marv is disappointed. Every single time. That's just what happens. All right. So you guys are super understanding and awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because my mom's coming and my wife wants to take the kids out to dinner for my birthday. Today is my birthday. So we're going to go to a local restaurant and order pizza and stuff. I'm going to get out of here and I will be back tomorrow. When I get back later tonight, I will post a link to when the stream will be tomorrow. And hopefully I will see you guys here. I really appreciate you guys all. Oh, and look at all the happy birthday wishes. You guys are great. Stadia Cat merch from Daryl Smock Jr. That's not a bad idea. It's not called pizza cake, Vaxer. It's not called pizza cake. Let me thank our super chatters. We're gonna go. That's the wrong screen. Where is it? Here it is. I want to thank the super chatters. Which I need to put this in a different location. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. This is in flux. So Eric, thank you very much. Daryl, thank you for your super chat. Adam and Bierk, thank you very much. Eric Boyd, Sutronic, thank you. Brandon Harmon, again, thank you. And Alonza, you guys are all awesome. Thank you for the super chats. And thank you to the chat for all the happy birthday wishes. You guys are fantastic. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, and we'll be able to talk all about Google Stadia. And I'll give you a little teaser for what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this right here. These strings. I went through and I captured a bunch of the strings that I thought were interesting, and we're going to be talking about these tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you soon.